Let's talk about mattress running the numbers, except, there were a couple of hotel promos this week and I looked at them and I kind of prepped one of them and I was like, you know what? I am just not excited about talking about this. What I think is much more interesting is the post that Stephen Pepper wrote about Emirates Skywards Plus. So we're going to do like mileage running the numbers. Mileage.
There you
is
go.
that a word? Mileage running the numbers here.
It is now.
So Skywards is offering this subscription program where you can pay, and there's a few different levels, but the only one that really makes sense for most people is going to be the $399 level, the lowest level. You can pay $399 and you get a few benefits, but the two key benefits that matter are you get a one-time 20% discount on a classic award. So on, a Saver award, one-time 20% off, and 2 lounge passes for the business class lounge. You can do it in Dubai or I think in other locations also. So my question for you is it worth it? What would have to be, what parameters do you think would have to be there for a 20% discount to be on an award ticket to be worth $399 and also the 2 lounge passes? I mean,
all right. So tell me a little more. So $399, is that a lifetime subscription? Like, is that per year, per month? What are we talking about? Per year.
So you're going to pay $399 to access that for a year. And so you've got a year to make a booking essentially and use your one-time 20% discount. So,
okay. So potentially if they keep this program, you could do this once a year.
Potentially.
If that's correct. If this was valuable to do. So,
right.
So about $400 to get a 20% off. I'm going to just forget about the lounge passes because if I'm booking Emirates awards, I'm going to be booking, and I think this is hopefully true for most of our listeners, I'm going to be booking business or first class, and you're going to get into the lounge anyway from that, from flying in that class of service. So.
And if you're not flying business or first, you're probably not using enough miles for the 20% discount to make a difference. So spoiler alert there. So yeah, totally agree. Right. Lounge passes are worthless.
And I kind of vaguely remember someone writing about how like Emirates just packs them in like really tight in economy, which I've never
flown economy on
spent
Emirates,
much time even looking or thinking about Emirates economy, but they're known to have an incredible first class. And so that's what I'd be looking at using my Emirates miles for. And so, all right. So you're going to want me to do some math off the top of my head here to say whether like how much savings. So let's say, I don't know, you want to get at least 1 cent per point value from this $400. So that's what, 40,000. You want to save 40,000 points or more is probably the cutoff.
Is good at this game. Yes. All right. Good.
All right. So multiply that by 5 to say what how big your award has to be. So let me back up and ask you another question. Does this discount, if you're booking for multiple people, this one award, does the discount come off of the whole thing or just your own
that's a
piece of it?
That's a darn good question, because the way that Stephen wrote it up certainly made it sound like it would apply to one booking. But as we were talking about this, I thought to myself, it says it's a one-time discount. Does it apply to multiple tickets? So I had to pull up the terms while I was just saying that sentence. And so it says you qualify for a one-time discount in a classic reward flight on eligible Emirates flights when the ticket is purchased within the subscription period, even if the travel date is outside of the subscription period. And it says it will apply to all travelers within the same booking. So yes, it could, as long as you book multiple people in one booking, it counts for multiple people.
Okay. So, our listeners just got a huge extra perk. They got to listen to some terms and conditions. Maybe for for those looking for more of that, we'll read some out at the end of the show.
Always a good time.
That's we've talked before about how when we're on the phone with someone who has to read terms and conditions before you, for example, upgrade a credit card.
Oh yeah.
kind of zone out or whatever, even though we should be listening.
Right.
So hopefully listeners haven't been zoning out. The answer was that it could be it'll count for everybody on your itinerary. So as long as you are, I'm going to assert, as long as you're booking an award that in aggregate costs 200,000 Emirates miles or more, it's probably worth doing.
There you go. There you have it. If it's 200,000, so then now I got to get to your fringe case then. So that's a pretty close number to what it would cost for 2 business class awards from the US to Europe. So if you were going to book 2 people round trip business class from JFK to Milan or Athens on Emirates, it's 90,000 round trip on Emirates. So that'd be 180,000. If you were going to book an award like that, is it worth paying $399?
No, I wouldn't.
To save 36,000 membership rewards points?
Yeah. Okay. So I was thinking in terms of if you already had so I was thinking like Brex points, for example, where I wouldn't pay more than a penny for them, but membership rewards, that's getting close.
Yeah, but that's why I thought it's close. It's only close because if you were to save the 36,000, that's 36,000 membership rewards points at a value of 1.25 cents each, which is less than our reasonable redemption value, but that's the cash out value via Schwab until September 1st for now.
Yeah.
So right now that's $450 worth of points, but of course after the 1st of September, that'll only be like just under $400 in points. So it won't be enough to make it worth it.
But I wouldn't even for that kind of savings, even at the 450 valuation, if that's how much you value your membership rewards, to save about $50 and sign up for some subscription thing and hope that it works as advertised, that wouldn't be worth it to me.
Yeah, that's probably true. That's probably true. All right, thumbs down. Thumbs down. It's if you were going to book a very expensive award booking, like Stephen Pepper,
it could be huge.
In his post, that he would have saved 55,000 miles if this had come out a week sooner or whatever for his itinerary. And I mean, 55,000. Now we're talking. That's enough.
Yes, and that was right, a one-way first class booking for 2 people. So if he had done round trip for 2 people,
could have been huge. Could have been huge.
Huge.
I mean, you could have saved more than 100,000 points on a round trip. So if you're going to book a round trip first class Emirates award to almost anywhere, really, I think it's going to come out to be worthwhile. So, and that's interesting to me. That's interesting because you wouldn't normally think that these silly little subscriptions are worth anything. Most of the time I look at these, I'm like, oh, come on, get out of here. Just trying to take more money for nothing. But in this case, it could actually save you a lot.
Yep.